Peace YouTube, it's your boy Justice Shabazz, and I'm doing a little reaction video, you know what I mean? I'm like, let me do a little more of these reaction videos. Some of them be interesting, and this one definitely came across when I watched this, and because I heard my boy, shout out to my, the big YouTuber, Hassan Campbell, he talked about this story, I'm going to say maybe a week ago, and it was interesting, and I looked a little bit into it. I'm like, wow, this is actually crazy, but it's going to happen. So, the state lawmakers have denied access to Alligator Alcatraz as its first migrant prison. And how they're making it, what they're trying to do is put migrants in this specific prison, but it's surrounded by the Everglades. So it's surrounded by nothing but water, meaning if you try to escape, all you got is water, and all you got is these alligators that's going to eat your ass alive. Pretty much, there will be no evidence if you escape from this shit. That's what they're trying to tell you. Escape if you want, but you ain't going to make it. Alligator Alcatraz. So, fair use. Here goes the story, and I'm going to come back with my insight afterwards. Your boy, Justice Shabazz.
Meantime, the first wave of migrants has arrived now at that new migrant detention center we've been talking about called Alligator Alcatraz.
It comes as some state lawmakers were denied entry to the controversial facility. Local 10's Leanne Morejon reports near Ochopee. Florida's Democratic lawmakers were denied entry to Alligator Alcatraz on Thursday. According to them, they say they were denied entry due to safety concerns. But they say if it's so dangerous, how could it possibly be safe for the detainees? Thursday evening, a bus and several U.S. Customs and Border Protection vehicles were seen entering Alligator Alcatraz.
How are you doing, Senator? Nice to meet you.
Hours after Florida's state representatives were denied entry.
The statute says that we are able to have access to any facility, detention facility here in the state of Florida.
They were turned away from the state-funded facility over safety concerns.
The request is that if there's a possibility, we would like to schedule a time next week.
The visit, though unannounced, was legal with the goal of inspecting conditions.
So essential when you have hundreds of millions of public dollars being spent on a political stunt that we have the ability to see for our own eyes what is happening.
A Homeland Security bus carrying the first detainees arrived overnight Thursday.
Political theater is what we're seeing right now, and what's happening within, not just here in the state of Florida, but across this country.
Beyond these brand new signs and the fencing, there is minimal insight. The governor and the president, however, were given a tour this week.
We have a number of questions and concerns.
The facility, which is meant to be temporary, has an operational cost of $450 million. It's the focus of lawsuits and petitions, with more on the way, one also naming Homeland Security, pointing to Sunshine State and federal funding that cannot be relied upon.
The grant that the state of Florida is hoping for, that this particular facility does not qualify for that grant.
Those lawmakers were told to schedule a visit for next week. Meanwhile, we know that 200 Marines are being sent to the state of Florida to assist ICE. Reporting outside Alligator Alcatraz, Leanne Morejon, Local 10 News. Thank you, Leanne.
Oh, that's just interesting. Alligator Alcatraz, right? So, this is what I want to say about Alligator Alcatraz. It's costing the taxpayers lots of money, honestly. We know that they're saying $400 million is going to cost to fund, excuse me.
Wow.
It's going to cost $4 million to fund, $400 million to fund this prison in Alligator Alcatraz. Which is going to, and it's in Florida. And we already got a lot of shit going on in Florida. We got DeSantis and his anti-woke movement, you know what I'm saying? And just the corruptness in Florida. And now they have this migrant prison that they're going to be placing people. And, it's like, it's a circus. The world is a circus. Are you entertained? You know what I'm saying? And, it's just funny how they can put stuff together, you know what I'm saying, like this, to house people you know what I'm saying, to house migrants. And you can't feed the poor. You got millions and millions of homeless people, people that's starving, and you can fund wars regularly, but you can't feed the poor. Like Tupac said, the great Tupac, rest in peace. You got money for wars, but you can't feed the poor. But you know, it's the world's the stage. President Trump, Donald Trump, y'all president that y'all voted for. It's just fun and games to him. You know what I'm saying? He can just sit back and press buttons and demand things, and you know what I'm saying, point fingers and things get done. While everybody's looking this way, really what's going on here in your own eyes, in front of your eyes, you can't see what's really going on while they got you looking this way and that way. You know what I'm saying? With the distractions. And it's a regular thing when it comes to these distractions and how they, you know, have the people, you know what I'm saying? It's like you just rats in a maze, you know what I'm saying? But I just had to come with this video, let, you know, the viewers see what's going on out here. And Alligator, Alcatraz. That's crazy though. They really, who sat back and was like, yo, we need a prison, a migrant prison for migrant escapees or migrants that we want out of here, ICE detainees, whatever, and we're gonna put them in this prison that's around an island, a resort island with nothing but alligators and other crazy animals that's gonna eat you. You're trying to get them piranhas, the alligators, who knows whatever else in the waters. But it's just crazy insane. Your boy Justice Shabazz just came back with another video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the like button, share, you know what I mean, this video if it's important to you, if it's valuable. Maybe somebody else might want to know what's going on in the world, because you know I like to come from a subjective state of mind, because you're only going to hear certain things when you look at CNN, when you look at Fox News, you know what I'm saying. You have to look around and dig deep, you know, because there's a lot of buried treasure, a lot of good channels out there, but you're not going to really, you know, they're not going to be the forefront for the most part. But it's an interesting topic right here. Stay out of jail, people, especially black people, because we're being targeted more than ever. Obviously, you look in the news, see what's going on. I ain't even going to talk about the puppy situation right now because it's all over the place. Just regurgitated information. But I got more great content coming, more great interviews. I just dropped episode 2 of Gunroad County. Please check it out if you haven't. A web series that me and a few, you know, heads working on. Please support. I appreciate it. It's your boy Justice Shabazz. And I'll probably be going live tonight. You know, I might go to the fireworks. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't celebrate European holidays and all that, but I will attend certain festivities just for the content. I mean, I'm a content creator, videographer, photographer. So I'll probably be going live tonight. And if I have any other topics in the next few days, I'll be going live. I gotta get these watch time hours up, and I could not do it without you. Appreciate all new subscribers. Appreciate everybody for watching the channel. Continue. Great content coming. Protons, electrons always cause explosions. Your boy Justice Shabazz, and I'm out. Peace.